There is a story that we must all talk about. Viewers, two alleged cattle smugglers were kidnapped from Rajasthan, beaten and then set alight a week ago. The bodies were recovered from Rajasthan. The finger of suspicion immediately fell upon local Gau Rakshaks. The main accused, Monu Manesar, was able to furnish an alibi. While he was a criminal record he has a criminal record, it turned out that he was being framed by the leader of another Gau Rakshak gang as they jostled amongst themselves for supremacy, viewers. The Rajasthan Police has told Times Now that the alleged smugglers were killed to implicate Manesar, so that the rival gang could emerge as the sole defender of Hindu interests in this particular area. Listen first to the police.
Are these both rival gang members, sir? Because what I got to know from Haryana, that they were part of a different group.
There are no rival gangs or these terms carry different connotations, therefore I will not use those terms. I still haven't researched enough if they are gangs or whatever, but in this particular incident, some of them were residents or people from the Mewat area, and there were certain people who had come from other districts of Haryana, which if you have got those details, you will find that there are people from Jind, Bhiwani, Karnal.
FIRs available with Times Now suggest that Haryana Police has come to rely heavily on these auxiliaries to bolster efforts to crack down on cow smuggling. The interdependence is emboldening the Gau Rakshaks, who are known to sometimes even police the streets and dispense a crude, instant spot justice. Of late, a Mahapanchayat was called in the area, and the VHP also issued threats to the Rajasthan Police, warning them against taking action that could lead to wrongful arrests. The opposition says the threat was issued to stymie investigations.
हमारे कार्यकर्ता गौ रक्षक हैं, हत्यारे नहीं हैं। एक एजेंडे के तहत राजस्थान की पुलिस आती है, फिल्मी स्क्रिप्ट लिखी जाती है, बिना किसी सबूत के गिरफ्तारी शुरू कर देती है। अब एफआईआर दर्ज हो चुकी है राजस्थान पुलिस पर। यह सिद्ध हो चुका है राजस्थान की पुलिस हत्यारी है, तालिबान तरीके से काम कर रही है, अपने आकाओं को खुश करने के लिए कर रही है। किसी भी हालत में किसी निरपराध व्यक्ति पर हाथ नहीं डालने दिया जाएगा, ये संकल्प आज की रैली में लिया जाएगा।
And always the criminals are belonging to the Sangh Parivar. So it is becoming a pattern. This type of, I tell what you will tell, anti-democratic, intolerant regime now it is going on. So this type of thing, we are not surprised.
This case is has a very strong background in this. Why don't you just catch those culprits and put them behind bars? That's about it. Now a Mahapanchayat or Kha Panchayat are not the law. They are not police. They are not the court. They are not anything. If the police in Haryana wants to stop this, wants to arrest somebody, they should do it. They should go ahead.
जो लोग निर्दोषों की हत्या करते हैं, इन दो युवकों को जो मामला आया है, उनकी हत्या करने वाला देश राष्ट्रवादी नहीं हो सकता। वो भी कातिल है, जो हमारी गौ माता को तकलीफ पहुंचाता है वो भी कातिल है। और ये जो भी शख्स है, अब तो आईओ के बयान सामने आ गए हैं, ये वहां पे शामिल था, सबूत न बचे उसके लिए जला दिया गया। तो हम ये कह रहे हैं कि जो लॉ ऑफ द लैंड है वो कब काम करेगा, और एक क्रिमिनल जो खुल के बंदूक असलहे लहराता है, उसको राजस्थान की सरकार कब तक बख्शेगी?
The unfortunate murders prompt us to ask a basic question. Has state patronage to Gau Rakshaks emboldened them to take the law into their own hands? Viewers, let's open this up for discussion. The basic question has been posed. Vinod Bansal ji, the national spokesperson of the VHP, is with us. Tehseen Poonawalla stays with us. Sabir, Siddharth, Ghaffar, President All India Minority Council, also with us. Now, Vinod ji, my question to you is straightforward. Obviously, this crime, at least from what it now appears, given the fact that Rajasthan Police itself has called it a gang rivalry is less to do with communalism and more to do with a competition between Gau Rakshaks. Now, sir, I want to ask you.
We have crossed the limit. The thing is that the Gau slaughters, the Gau smugglers, cow smugglers are also crossing the limit. They are crossing the limit since ages. And you know, even after the stringent law applicable in the state, they are not afraid of the situation, then what will happen against it actually. And you see so many security forces the police jawans has already been killed, and so many Gau Rakshaks has been killed. Why? The person who has come to save the life of an animal, how can you think over to say that he can kill a person? No. This is not in our DNA. But you see, in this particular case, the way the Rajasthan Police is taking the matter in a political way, and these competing with the Gau Rakshak, the way in Nagina they verge into the house and kill the person, kill a child in bomb. आप देखिए कि क्या कितना मतलब एक घृणित चेहरा है. क्या ये पुलिस का काम हो सकता है राहुल जी कि नगीना के अंदर जाकर के बिना पुलिस हरियाणा पुलिस की परमिशन के एक गर्भवती महिला के पेट में लात मार करके उसके बच्चे को मार दोगे? वो गर्भवती महिला आज जिंदगी और मौत के से जूझ रही है और राजस्थान सरकार चुप रहेगी उस पर लेकर के. और एक बात ये देखिए, ये वो लोग हैं जो कमर में बम बांध के चलते हैं दूसरों को मारने के लिए. अभी अपने आप फटे या किसी ने फोड़ा, ये मरे, ये मारा. अभी तक it is matter of investigation. And we are calling on since starting.
Let me bring in Tehseen Poonawalla. Tehseen Poonawalla, it now turns out. एक मिनट. It now turns out, Mr. Poonawalla, that what was thought to be an act of communal outrage at the hands of Hindu supremacist groups turns out to be actually, and I'm not condoning it at all, an instance where one Gau Rakshak gang is trying to fix another. And they decide to murder two people to frame a competitor Gau Rakshak. This is what the Rajasthan Police is claiming in its FIR, and they've made some arrests. How do you respond to Mr. Bansal, who says...
You cannot say the Gau Rakshak as a gang, sir.
Achha, ek minute,
I have a strong objection.
One second.
आप उसको Gau Rakshak gang नहीं कह सकते, sir.
अच्छा, ठीक है, sir. एक मिनट, रुक जाइए. They are gangs, sir. They are two gangs that are fighting amongst each other. Now, whether they are Gau Rakshak gangs or they are whatever gangs, they are two gangs that are fighting against each other. One gang was led by Monu Manesar. Another gang was led by... No, please, wait a minute.
How can this person justify the Gau Rakshak terrorism on national television?
It's not a gang, it's a group.
One second. Let me first get in Tehseen Poonawalla. How do you like to respond to Mr. Bansal?
They are terror group.
I'm stunned. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. And one of the reasons when I fought vigilantism in the Supreme Court, I tried to keep it religious neutral because this sort of nonsense happens. So in the cases we put before the Supreme Court, 6 were Muslim cases, 6 were Hindu cases. And Rahul, just one additional information, your viewers would be stunned to know the most amount of lynching and vigilantism happens to women and third genders because it's very easy to brand a woman a witch to take her property, or third genders to call them sexual workers, and then you lynch them. So that's the most number of lynchings in our country. But listen, this what Mr. Bansal is defending is pathetic because this is a complete violation of the Supreme Court judgment. In my case, Haryana Police is going out of its way to make it uncomfortable for the Rajasthan Police to block it. Haryana Police is duty bound as per the judgment of Tehseen Poonawalla versus Union of India to not just cooperate with Rajasthan Police, to present the accused to the Rajasthan Police where the trial will happen in Rajasthan as the bodies were found in Rajasthan. This is very clearly mentioned in the Supreme Court judgment. Not just that, Haryana is supposed to compensate the victim. All of the Supreme Court judgments have been flouted by Haryana. That's point number one. Point number two, that the victims, please sir, don't interrupt me, that a panchayat was allowed by the Haryana police to actually play victim cards to those who are accused. Speaks horribly of how the Haryana government is going. Sir, this is a tactic of the BJP. Every time we put out facts, you start interrupting so that the facts don't reach the
Raman Malik, one second, ek minute, Bansal Saab, 1 second. Let me bring in Raman Malik also.
Hear what Tehseen exactly is saying.
He's saying very clearly that the Haryana government is patronizing Gau Rakshak groups, and these Gau Rakshak groups are taking the law into their hands and dispensing instant justice. That's what he's saying. How do you respond to this?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so Rahul, let's understand something very clearly, and the chronology must be understood. The fact of the matter is that number one, this is neither Shaheen Bagh or the Singhu border where law is going to be taken into its own hand. If there's somebody who has done wrong, will be taken to task after proper execution of the law as per law inscribed, and we will follow it in true letter and spirit. That is the basic ethos of working of this government. Number one. Number two, we are not going to be like the Rajasthan government, the Rajasthan police, who's working under pressure of the standing operation procedure given by the Congress High Command to their police wherever they are. They go and they have been told, like the way under Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi, MAV, they used to act like street goons, the Maharashtra police. The same way now the Rajasthan police is acting like that. There is allegation and the case and the complaint has been filed for them for doing a very heinous crime, and that is mishandling women, especially a woman who was carrying and the fetus was killed because of what Rajasthan police supposedly has done. So now those are very serious charges. The third most important fact is, yet the DNA of the deceased, yet the evidences, the biological evidences, the DNA-based evidences have yet not come.
Okay. So you're saying...
At the same point, there are certain questions which, Rahul, are coming up.
Okay. What are these questions?
Questions which come up is that, has the Rajasthan police ever said that Haryana government or the Haryana police is obstructing their justice work?
Yes.
No. The second most important thing is that the Haryana, you have to understand that without the evidences...
Can I ask you a question, Raman Malik Saab, on this issue? Can I just ask you a small question?
Cast aspersion.
Mr. Malik, we have FIRs. We have FIRs in former cases. 1 second, and we have video evidence.
The third most important...
One second, Malik Saab. 1 second, please. Just give me 30 seconds, please. Let me just intervene here. There are two important things I need clarifications on. First of all, we have FIRs which are naming some amount of Gau Rakshaks who are serving as secret informers, overt informers, informers. And we also have instances where Gau Rakshaks have been charged with taking law into their own hands by dispensing spot justice. All of this is happening in the full knowledge of the police. Monu Manesar has put out videos. I'm not saying he's linked in this in any which way, in the double murder here. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that he himself has put out videos where he can be shown beating up cow smugglers. I'm not defending cow smugglers, but that is what has been said. Mr. Malik, why has he not been arrested so far for those crimes?
See, the very fact is, Rahul, that आपके घर में अगर चोरी हो रही है और आप चोर को पकड़ोगे तो आपका एक natural reaction होता है.
Nah, sir,
now
please.
that natural reaction
we can't. No, sir, please. Sorry, sir.
Cannot be
this
given
is in a
public
public space. This is in a public space, and you can't take. That is vigilantism, classic vigilantism. Sorry, sir.
Be given a complete pardon. Please listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
So we can say, please understand that it cannot be given a complete pardon. At the same point, I have a question to you. They named these particular people. Why did these people did not go and catch hold of X, Y, Z? Why only these two? Because these two had a perpetual habit of being involved
Sir,
in
why should they be catching? Why shouldn't the police be catching? They should have gone to the police and said, there are these two individuals who are indulging in this kind of activity. Can you please take... No. This I will not. No. 1 second. This I cannot endorse. No respectable individual, law-abiding individual can suggest that anyone in this society has the right of enforcing the law, besides people in uniform appointed by the state to do so. I leave it at this, viewers. I leave it for you to decide who's crossing the line, who's playing the politics. I leave it at this.